Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Look at the 76ers starting group. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. James is out there with Embiid, and it's Brown in at the 3 slot. And for the Celtics, Pritchard and White are their guards. Mitchell Robinson out there with Jason Tatum. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. What a matchup we have tonight, Greg, in the front court. I know everyone, you and I included, have been waiting for this one.
And when you got 2 of the best bigs in the league going at it tonight, it's must-see TV. I can't wait to call this one down.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
And good that time.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Pritchard with the ball. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach shared, saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, Tatum, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. Tatum against Maxey. Here's George. It's rebounded by Edgecombe. Maxey passes to Embiid, and they double up Embiid. And here's James outside. The shot will not fall. Celtics have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And that one is good.
Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And that one's good by LeBron.
And this is the attack mindset you want to see coming into the game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And here's Tatum for 3. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable, playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the strength he's added over his career.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Now here's White. Back to Pritchard. Oh, good with the triple. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. James, no good.
Boy, the defense hanging in right there, making that shot really difficult.
Edgecombe, no good. Here's Boston now.
Blocking foul called on James. First personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum on the wing. James defending. Pritchard passes to George. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Boy, that jumper is as pure as it gets. Jason Tatum off a pass from his teammate, makes easy work of it.
Pass to George. Tatum with a screen on LeBron. It's Robinson high post. Outside Tatum. Misses the 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
That's good from Edgecombe on the assist by Brown.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Tatum on the wing. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Well, size and skill. Tatum on the interior? Yes, sir.
Now, here's Maxey. Here's Embiid. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Here's Pritchard. Outside, White. Tatum against LeBron. Tatum kicks to White. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Tatum. Tatum with another miss. The 76ers have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. They get it back. James lays it up and banks it in. James has got 6 points.
Yeah, refusing to let the possession end, making sure they convert. LeBron James with a big-time finish.
And here is Tatum. 5 points in the game. Here's George. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Now you see Paul George stay strong and committed with the basketball, totally focused on finishing.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Some changes for Philadelphia. Dean Wade, he's checked in for LeBron. And it's Simons in for Maxey. And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed.
Boston with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Shireman. Tatum for 3. Good D by Wade.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green if this keeps up. And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Celtics. They trail by 3. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's our better get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Gonzalez, he's checked in for the Celtics.
And you do not want to be on the receiving end of that. Embiid throwing it down with some funk.
Here's Shireman. He has yet to score. Out to Gonzalez. Pass to Conley. Back to Gonzalez. Outside Conley. Nifty move. Here's Shireman. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from B.
The 76ers have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. And the dunk by Embiid.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You got to love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Here's Conley after the Sixers pick up 2. Here's Shireman. And another basket for Boston.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
76ers moving the ball around. 125 left here in the opening quarter. Boston trails. Gonzalez passes to Conley. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game. Paul George is checked in for the Celtics. Philadelphia also making some changes. Bonus checked in, and it's LeBron in for Jaylen Brown. Now, here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, Paul George is a difficult defensive assignment precisely for this reason. He's going to force you into contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
And, guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. George against Wade. And George, here we go. And that one drops. George has got the game tied up here for the Celtics.
Now, this is a reliable aspect of Paul George's game. That in-between jumper is pure.
The rebound by Cato. Celtics shooting an impressive 60% early. Oh, and there is George making a fantastic play. George has got 10 points.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
That one falls.
Almost seems unfair, gentlemen, to have a guy as strong as LeBron be able to handle the ball the way he does.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's George. He's got 10. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Hits it from three-point range. 13 points in the game. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Celtics out in front as they end the first quarter on a 14-6 run. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
The other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, you've got Anthony Simon. LeBron James is out there with Wade. And it's Bona in at the 5 spot. Here's George. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
There are nights where it's impossible to stop Paul George. He is such a strong guy who knows how to convert through these plays.
The 76ers trail by 4. James in the high post. Working on George. Here's Conley. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Well, the length of Paul George creating opportunities for his team. He covers an awful lot of ground with that wingspan.
Wade, a screen on George. Here's LeBron. James gets inside and finishes.
That bucket is really just about the efficient use of the screen. That's nicely done.
Conley, the pass to George. And he gets the bucket. George has got the lead back up to 6 now for the Celtics.
Boy, you have to love his demeanor today. Paul George has been dialed in, nothing distracting him.
Rebounded by the Celtics. Conley feeling it out and stolen by James. To the middle. Here's Bona. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wade.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
Gonzalez, he's checked in for Boston. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Maxi's checked in. Maxey against Conley. Pass to Gonzalez. Outside, George. Buries it from three-point range. George has got the lead up to 7 now for Boston.
Well, Paul George able to keep that shot high in the air. This is a dangerous long-range bomber.
Boston making some changes. Walsh is checked in. And it's Harper in for Mike Conley. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the 76ers. The shot's good from LeBron.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Gonzalez against Maxey. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's George. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
Here's LeBron.
Oh, goodness gracious.
About that finish.
Oof, wow.
Maxey against Gonzalez. Now George. He's got 23. LeBron with some nice D.
Oh, he missed the chippy. What are the odds? That's so frustrating.
Maxey against Gonzalez. Count it, and the Celtic lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket for Maxey.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. George looking around. Pass to Queta. From outside the arc. Some solid defense from Maxey. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. What a thing of beauty from James.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Well, you think about clutch players, Greg, you think scoring. But is that accurate? Or can clutch be in any facet of the game?
It's in all phases. And you think of guys who always seem to come up with that crucial rebound or that big-time stop. Being clutch comes down to will as much as skill.
Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
And Maxey is right there. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Quick work by Maxey to reel in the board and put that one back up.
Back to George. Over Caldwell Pope. Boston, no good that time either.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
LeBron is doubled. Here's Maxey. Rebounded by the Celtics. Here's White. Sinks the three-pointer. White's got 5.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
Maxey finds Simon. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by George. Here's Bona. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Boston's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And the call will be against Anthony Simon. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
On defense, the 76ers. Robinson on the wing. Here's Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. He has 7.
That is the exceptional versatility that Jason Tatum shows, and it's every night, guys.
Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, Where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver. You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
Over in the corner, Brown. White dishes to Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And it's the 76ers with the ball. 4-point game. Embiid with the screen on Pritchard. And the dunk by Embiid.
And keeping that head on a swivel. Maxey anticipating his man to be there off that pick and roll and delivers a nice dime.
Boston's gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, you simply have to stay connected to him. His shooting stroke is that pure.
Maxey against Pritchard. And they pick up 2. Maxey's got 8 points.
Come on now, that's easy money.
.158 left to play here in the half. Tatum passes to Gonzalez. Pass to Pritchard. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Boy, Maxey just goes for it. Plays with a lot of courage.
The 76ers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And the Celtics making a change here. Hauser's checked in. Maxey hits them both.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
Outside Tatum. Shoots over James. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got 5 rebounds tonight. And James throws it down hard.
And what you're seeing is LeBron James get to the spots on the floor he wants to, and now you're going to have to try to break his rhythm. That's tough to do.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Tatum passes to Pritchard. The Celtics working the ball around now.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Down low. Here's White. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 10 points for Derek White.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
And here's James outside. Another miss by LeBron. And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum gets it inside.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
The 76ers trail by 4. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Edgecombe. It's stolen by Pritchard. Back to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. Tatum down low. Working on James. And the basket by Tatum. Maxey with it. Brown outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Pritchard and White are their guards. George is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Robinson in at the center position. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. James right side. Inside, Embiid. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Embiid's got the first field goal of the second half for the 76ers. Pass to Pritchard. Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Brown. The 76ers trail by 4. James with it, now guarded by Tatum. The quick crossover, what a move. LeBron's got 26 points.
And making it look easy, LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Tatum kicks to George. Outside, White. No good on the triple. The 76ers shooting 69%, showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. Maxey passes to Brown. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. James down the lane.
Imagine LeBron gets a step on you. It must be like a steam engine coming at you to the rim. All you can do is foul him.
Tonight he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
LeBron James, 2 shots.
That one drops. He ties it up. So it's the Celtics now. Outside, George. Back to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Well, off the dribble.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. LeBron dishes to Embiid. Outside. To Brown. Shot clock at 5. Now Edgecombe. White covering. There's Brown with the 3. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from George. Now Pritchard. Back to White. Celtics passing it around. George passes to White. And Tatum with the basket on the assist by White. White's got his 5th assist in this one.
When you allow Jason Tatum to build momentum offensively, it can be a scary night.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shot. Derek White, of course, converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
6 to shoot. And off the front iron, and in it goes. White's got 12 in the game.
This, to me, is Derek White's sweet spot. That mid-range game is on point.
James in the high post. To the paint. Here's Embiid. No good with the layup. Boston leading by 4. George passes to Tatum. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Can't cash in from the high post.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
George with the ball. Maxey covering.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
Pass to Edgecombe. Embiid with the screen on White. Here's Edgecombe. And it's sent back by White. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. In the corner, it's James. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. He's got 5.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They lead by 4. Bounce pass Pritchard. White wide open. He fires. And again, it's Boston with the 3.
The wheel. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Into the lane, shoots the 3, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Embiid sets the pick for James. There's Embiid with the dunk.
It's amazing LeBron draws so much attention in pick-and-roll situations, but always looking to give it up to a teammate.
Celtics leading by 8. Pritchard passes to Tatum. To the inside. White. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Maxey, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Pritchard passes to George. 5 on the clock. Tatum with the screen on Brown. George lets the 3 fly, and James pulls it down. LeBron's got 5 rebounds tonight. Shoots. Boston grabs the miss. Tatum's got 6 rebounds in the game. George with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Celtics. Maxey kicks to Embiid. There's the triple. Rebound Boston. Here's Pritchard. A 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Celtics leading by 9. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. So Boston ends up going with the new group. On defense, Philadelphia. Now Hauser. Still scoreless. Pass to Conley. Clock at 4. Driving inside. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
I can see Mike Conley an innate sense for where that shot clock is, and I've got to make a shot, no problem.
1:29 left to play here in the 3rd. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. A 3-pointer is right on target. Simons has got 5 now. Here's Shireman. He's got 5. Queta, the pass to Gonzalez. And he banks in the layup. Gonzalez has got his first basket.
Well, those are exactly the opportunity this offense is looking to create.
And Simons has it in the corner. Another three for Philadelphia.
And that's a high percentage shot for Simons. He loves that corner three.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. That's exactly what happened.
The 76ers trail by 10. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged the bullet there.
Embiid with the screen on Conley. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the poise from Embiid? Gets fouled, but stays with the shot and able to get that one in the air. And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside Conley. Got a piece of it. The 76ers trail by 8, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Fires the three. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Here's James. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the 76ers. Actually out there with Anthony Simons. Then there's Wade. Then there's Jaylen Brown. And it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Celtics. 4-point game. Pass to Hauser. His three-pointer's off the mark.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
And Simons has it in the corner. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the middle, here's George. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Brown against George. Wade dishes to Brown. Can't hit from in close.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Brown. Here's the break. On up the court.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Passes like this demonstrate Conley's unselfishness as well as his desire to get his guys going on offense.
Maxey, no good. Boston leading by 6. George passes to Conley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Gonzalez, he's checked in for Sam Hauser. And the 76ers making a change here. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter. Bounce pass Maxey. Powered down as the whistle blows. A 3-point play chance.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Maxey into the lane.
Nice read by Maxey. Sees it, hits it, done.
Celtics have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Now, here's George. From the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Maxey kicks to Wade. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Fires the three. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Maxey.
And in that pick-and-roll action, you have to stop the ball first. Maxey too good with the rock in his hands.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He knows every possession is critical now. And some changes here for the Celtics. Mars is checked in, and it's Harper in for Mike Conley. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Okay, Allie, thank you. The 76ers trail by 3. Embiid with the screen on Tatum. James, the pass to Embiid. In close, Embiid gets it to fall.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Oh, he had all the room he needed, just failed to convert it.
To the left wing. Harper with the steal. Tatum passes to Garza. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the ball.
Now that's 17 points for Tyrese Maxey.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
For Boston, they've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Tatum against LeBron. Outside for George. Here's Edgecombe. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the 76ers lead by 1. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the 76ers.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
That one goes in. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
George. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Pritchard against Maxey. Here's Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
You can tell Jaylen Brown embraces these kinds of moments. Big-time bucket.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them. Tatum outside. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
The very definition of their go-to player. Mr. Tatum, ball in your hands. Yes, sir.
James, a screen on White. Driving to the basket. Count it.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Boston's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Robinson down low, guarded by Embiid. Tatum. Lock at 6. White. Off the glass.
A sneaky good score. I don't know that you define Derek White as a scorer. He's sort of jack of all trades, but boy, he's cooking right now.
Maxey, and it's sent back by White. Outside Tatum. Pritchard fires. Robinson sees him with the putback.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Layup, no good. Celtics leading by 6. Now here's Tatum. James whips down the rebound. And that one falls.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Edgecombe with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Jumps up. LeBron steps it home.
Yeah, there's not a person in this building who didn't know the ball was going to LeBron, and still he delivers.
Free throw good, James.
Some big-time stuff at the line. But, hey, listen, this is what we have come to expect from him.
Tatum down low. Looking on James. And that one is good.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
LeBron against Tatum. Now Embiid. Oh, what a finish.
And in the big moment, Embiid is your guy. He's always ready to go on the attack.
What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Tatum connects with the chain.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Good.
9-1 to turn down a challenge. Maxey, wow.
So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
And play stops, whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And here's Maxey. Screen by James. 6 to shoot. Oh, that was a two-hander.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious. Two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
What you want is to create a clean, high-percentage look, if that's at all possible.
So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Let's now hear from Allie LaForce, who is courtside with our player of the game.
All right, guys, LeBron, a superstar matchup tonight. What goes through your mind when you're facing that kind of a challenge?
for me, it's never about an individual challenge or an individual game. It's about the team. Now, you do take the challenge anytime you're going against anybody, but you also got to have your mind in the game, too, and not make it personal. So taking the challenge, making sure your mind is in the right frame, and just trying to make plays for your teammates to be successful.
Thanks, LeBron. Back to you.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So, for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, saying thanks for joining us. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.